Hey gamers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ashnoa Gaming and welcome back to The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition. So in the previous episode you might remember that we actually took part in the amphitheater. We took part in the meetings that was going to happen between the kingdoms, and you guys already know how it went. Freaking hell. If you don't know, just look at the surroundings and you guys can definitely make it up. Basically what happened in the previous episode is all the meetings were going on. That was actually a really good episode. If you haven't watched it, I will not recommend that you watch this episode. Go and watch that episode first. So what happened is these guys were actually having a meeting where John Natalis, Radovid and Shiliad Fitz-Austin, who was from Nilfgaard, but he was also representing Kedwin. These guys were having a meeting, and in front there was I think the leader, or you can say the leader of the council and the conclave. Most probably that's the leader, right? Leader or the chief of council and conclave. So while the meeting was going on, Nilfgaard actually managed to capture Letho. That's right, Letho for some reason attacked Shiliad Fitz-Austin. I still don't know what he has to do with that. So he attacked and he got captured, and he revealed that sorceresses, that is a lodge of sorceresses, were actually the one who hired him to kill Damavent and Foltest. And in that list there is Sheila de Chanceville, I think Philippa Eilhart, Francisca Finderbeer might be. Then there is this girl goes by the name Kira Metz. Someone else as well. There was also another name, I forgot the name. And Triss Marigold. That's right. So these names were there. And two names of sorcerers were also there from Nilfgaard. And I don't remember that name. However, when the Order of the Flaming Rose soldiers came in the meeting and they were going to arrest Sheila de Chanceville and all the other mages, the dragon, you might remember in the very first episode, not first but second or third episode, a dragon attacked during the siege of La Valette Castle. The dragon attacked us again. And he literally turned this entire amphitheater into fireball. It was just like a big fireball. We didn't kill the dragon, we defeated the dragon, but we let it live because it was one of the last of these amazing creatures. And Sheila de Chanceville was actually going to teleport with the help of a megascope, but the diamond that she put in the megascope was a flawed one, and she just torn out into bits. And when we came back here, we finally met Vernon Roach and Anais Lavalette, who is going to be the future ruler of Temeria. She's safe. So now let's go, because Vernon Roach has also told us that Letho is actually waiting for us in the Temerian camp, and I'm actually thinking of what he wants from us now. Let's go. Come on, Vernon. We have to find Letho. Just look at this place, guys. They literally burned down everything. Whoa.
Calm down. I want to help.
Their eyes need to be opened. They must see.
They're dead.
I am too. But I opened my eyes and saw...
Whoa. She's gone mad, man.
What did you see?
Peace Summit. Peace Summit. Peace Summit.
The world's gone mad.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
I can understand her problem. Like, freaking hell, a massacre just came. Just look. They literally killed each and every mage instead of just going for the ones who were in the lodge of sorceresses. You guys know how this is, right? That was really something. That was really dangerous. Whoa, let's go. Okay, I think we have to go. Defeat your opponents and go find Letho. What the hell? Whoa. This is just like the massacre probably that happened at Thanet Island.
Stop. I heard something.
More marauders.
Hey!
There he is! Radovid wants his head!
You can try. Whoa!
Flaming Rose!
I don't want that. Why am I using Twin Sun against you guys? Yes! Okay. Alright. Oh, more are here. Just shut up, you just died yourself. What the hell? What the hell happened to my face?
What about
Did you
the
see
other
that?
Guardians? They ran like rumor has it they're behind it all. That's no rumor.
Yeah.
How do you know? From Sheila. She was surprisingly knowledgeable. If it was the Nilfgaardians, then war's inevitable.
Yeah, Sheila de Tanzaville also said that Letho was actually hired by Nilfgaard to kill Foltest. The Lodge of Sorceresses only hired Letho for... Whoa, look at this pile of dead body. Only hired Letho for Damavin, not Foltest. Oh, look at the... Oh, Letho is... Trace! She survived! She's safe now.
Letho. Triss. All right. Let's end this. No, Roach. I'm going alone. Why, Geralt? Take care of Triss. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not back within the hour, leave without me. But... Just do it, Roach. Please. I need to deal with this alone.
Hey!
Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians
Oh,
and defended me from the troops.
Letho did
Time
that?
to end this. Roach is waiting. I'll join you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Quest completed. Where is Triss Marigold? Now let's go and let's meet the Assassin of Kings. Hey, bro. Oh, it's the
You a
diamond.
while? Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
You really did
My
that?
final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
Oh, it was.
Good. Had she lived, she would have suffered more intensely and much longer. She helped me quite a bit, through naivety and pride. I would not have gotten far without her.
So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
Okay, bro.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships. Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
The winter solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades.
Crimson blood.
Blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could
Oh,
not
look
kill
at this
them all.
guy in the left.
They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world.
They are
He was
from
an invader.
another
He struck
world.
a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer.
Oh.
He agreed without hesitation.
So that means that Geralt gave away his soul in order to save Yennefer.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the hanged man's tree and the wild hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for
I
many reasons.
chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Ooh. Tell me what happened to her.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Sarret, and Yennefer.
You guys got captured?
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself.
Emperor of Nilfgaard.
A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again.
Ooh.
The Emperor offered me a mission in the northern kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
Yeah.
She was when I left.
She might still be there. She's in Nilfgaard. Okay. So how did I survive? This is one question that I've been going on. I was the one who gave away my, kind of you can say, my soul for her, Yennefer, and Wild Hunt took me. So what happened that I survived the Wild Hunt? Because we can understand of Yennefer, but how did I survive? How did I got freedom from them while they were taking me away?
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the
there was a
spectral
whole
riders.
school
they
of
are.
witches.
You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race.
Yeah, I called that out
But they
already.
turned out to be a big ruse.
Why?
The legendary omen of war proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths.
Yeah,
They
in The
respect
Witcher 1.
emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
Everybody knows that.
There's
man.
not a Witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world,
Oh,
and they
okay.
weren't summoned. They found the way on their own.
Ooh.
It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer.
But what did they want from me?
So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern.
Well, that's my concern. Why did the Wild Hunt came over here for Geralt and Yennefer specifically? Why did he become an Imperial spy? Hold on. Well, Geralt was being killed. I mean, he died in the Rivia, in the massacre that happened in Rivia. I've heard some places where they mentions a white-haired woman or something like that, right? Goes by the name, I think Ciri was the name. Who is this girl? I just don't understand who is Ciri. That she saved Geralt from the from this Rivian massacre. I heard that somewhere. I forgot that. Ciri named mentioned somewhere. But what is so special about her? If she is a sorceress, Yennefer and Triss are as well.
How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper.
School of the Viper?
The Witcher's Order where I came to be.
Oh.
Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago. And Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Really? Do you really think? And just because of these Witchers, 2 more Witchers and all, you literally destroyed the entire Northern Kingdom. Killed countless. Bro, that is something mad. By the way, I just saw this. The School of the Viper. Geralt's school is called, I think, School of the Wolf, which is in Northern Kingdom. And he said that there are schools in the Southern Kingdom. So that means that in South, there is not just School of the Viper, that there might be other schools of witches as well. And School of the Viper, the Witcher of School of Viper, I think, is made specifically to deal with this Wild Hunt thing. They've got books, scrolls in their libraries.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Bro, that means the game is going to end. Of course it is going to. So, School of Vipers. So not every Witcher is just made to deal with monsters for humans. There are schools for different things as well. Okay, I thought that each and every Witcher in the world has just got one job. That is to kill the monsters for human beings. What was it all about?
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's
Really?
incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another, pursue their God-given rights, seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
You know about Dandelion? I'm still curious about the assassin. Holy! Yennefer and the Wild Hunt? Oh, hold on.
Get it?
Nope,
I need to know the whole picture. Oh, it is the same thing.
and you nope the.
Okay. How did you find Sheila?
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can't change how I look.
Yeah, you're just a
I
big
stayed close
mountain
to
of
Sheila.
meat.
Killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the king of Kavir.
Kovir.
Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins.
Oh,
But before I
okay.
could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila. And now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
How did you learn about the lodge?
Where'd you get your information about the lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatir de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah, I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it.
Wow, they're
There
powerful
was a
sorcerers.
sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the lodge. Only Emir, Vatir, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
So even the Nilfgaardian delegations who were here in the northern kingdoms, that is Shiliard Fitz-Osterin, even he didn't knew that Letho was here on Emperor Emir's orders and not someone else. Then why did Letho, if Letho is working for Nilfgaard, why did he killed or try to kill Shiliard Fitz-Osterin? Was that Emperor Emir's order as well?
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk. But it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth Scoia'tael, another of Sheila's ideas.
So that was also Sheila's
With
idea.
Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Hensel's assassinations.
How did you know Foltest would... Yeah! When when we were invading the Lavalette Castle and we were in the Solar, Letho was there ready in the monk's costume.
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery's solar?
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The king of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle's under siege? I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd seen the light. Not very believable. So one of Arian's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arian's brave men drove off the owls and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent.
Ooh.
Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later.
Oh!
Only the dead can keep a secret. Then all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
Really? I'm your old friend. Shut the hell up. I'm not friends with murderers.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorvith?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
Ooh.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Yeah, technically
Maybe,
was.
but with Yorvith, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorvith. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No, I remember.
Yeah, with Yorvith on his side, he was untouchable. We couldn't even enter the jungle. But Yorvith, you can understand, Yorvith was so damn powerful with all the Scoia'tael unison that even Letho, the Kingslayer, is afraid. Got afraid and he wanted to get rid of.
So Sheila was looking for you when she came.
Yeah, now I understand. I thought she was there
She
for the
thought she
Kieran.
was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Yorvith was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
He failed to slay
Shame
Hansel.
you didn't take a shot at Hansel yourself. History might have taken a different turn.
Maybe I would have killed him. Maybe you would have killed me. Who knows? But Hensel's death, although desirable, wasn't necessary anymore. The plan could go forward without it. Besides, somebody else got him.
You know who?
Come on. We both know.
You know about Vernon Roach? You know that Vernon killed himself, but you weren't there. Okay. We are here. We have talked him everything. We know almost everything. So before, I guess we have our memories back. Basically what happened, I will elaborate this. Basically what happened is that Geralt, he was there, it all started from that massacre that happened in Rivia, where Geralt killed a lot of people, but he also died there. And when he was dying over there, or he died, he and Yennefer were, I guess, transported or something happened with the help of a grey-haired girl or a white-haired girl, maybe Ciri, that is the name, to an island, to a special island. And with their special island, while they were on the special island, Wild Hunt attacked them and they took off with Yennefer. So that changed Geralt's life. Geralt started to hunt down the Yennefer and hunt down the Wild Hunt. And while he was looking for the Wild Hunt, he found Letho, who was almost going to die due to Slizzard's poison. And because he helped Letho and the other two Witchers who are Serit and Ox, these three people decided to help Witcher Geralt, because ultimately they were from the School of the Vipers, and School of the Vipers was made specifically for Wild Hunt problems. And after that they went and looked for the Wild Hunt, and they found Wild Hunt near the Hanged Man's Tree, whatever this might be a location. And while they were over there, Geralt, Letho and all the other witches, Serit and Ox possibly, they fought against the Wild Hunt, and they killed a bunch of their soldiers. There they learned that Wild Hunt is not to wraiths, they are elves. And elves from another world. And when Geralt realized the fact that he cannot kill each and every because there were just too many of them, he decided to wager that he will give his life. He will be the one who will go with the Wild Hunt, and Yennefer will stay back. And that the Wild Hunt agreed to that easily, very easily. So they took off with Geralt, and Yennefer stayed back. And after that, Letho and Seretanox, they took care of Yennefer in the Nilfgaard, and Letho got the mission from Emperor Amir to come to the Northern Kingdoms and spread all the chaos. And Yennefer is still in Nilfgaard if she is there, because Letho last saw her over there. And after this point started the entire, you can say, story of the Northern Kingdoms. I mean, story of The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings. Well, not completely. After that, he met Sheila and they started planning up some things, and he started doing jobs for Sheila, and finally started the story of The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings. But now the question that is coming in my mind is, how did Geralt survive the wraiths while the Wild Hunt was actually taking him away? How did he survive? Because when he came back on Earth, you might remember, he came back on Earth, you might remember in The Witcher 1, he came back on Earth, he had amnesia as well. Everyone thought he was dead, he had amnesia. So I think he survived the Wild Hunt, and then the events of the Witcher Enhanced Edition, the first game, they might have started. And while the Witcher Enhanced Edition events were going on, Letho, on the other hand, was doing the job of Nilfgaard, saving, helping Yennefer and all this thing, and then started The Witcher 2. That is mind-blowing. Okay, now it's time. Let's finish
I'm done
this.
talking. Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here. The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak.
Okay.
Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was.
Really?
Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
I cannot let him go. No, not at all. You saved Yennefer. You helped me. That's okay. You took care of Yennefer. But that is on a public level. What did you do? That is on an individual level. That is my personal thing. But what did you do? What did you do? Your crimes, bro. You killed Damavend. You killed Folchas, which spread chaos in Temeria and Elgin. Because of you, multiple people died. Multiple sorceresses died in Loch Muin. No, bro. I cannot let you go. You deserve death. You're a murderer. You're a serial killer, not even a murderer.
Time to fight. Ready?
As I'll ever be.
Let's go.
You fear death. Stop whining and fight. What does it feel like to be almost dead?
I said fight.
Whoa. Okay, so what the hell? Okay, so Geralt is not going to waste any more time. And he doesn't even want to listen anything. Do I got anything? Yep. I need a steel sword, right? Forgotten Lancer now. Here we go, Falca's blood.
The wolf has teeth. I'm better. I can tell.
You're already at your 50% health, bro.
You Retire quickly. I don't want to kill you. You're nowhere near my level.
Of course not. I'm no Kingslayer.
He is very
I had
easy,
enough of this
boss.
dance. Goodbye, Geralt.
Really. Bro, he's such an easy boss. I just stopped fighting because I wanted to hear what they are saying. He's such an easy boss. But yeah, at this time I'm very upgraded. That time I was not ready. And this time we've got a lot of room here as well. Lot of area. Dead! Letho, you are... Ooh, that was a good dodge. Oh, that might have hurt a lot actually. Oh! Do it! Oh! That's it. Yeah, that is it. Letho, goodbye. Finally, guys, the Kingslayer is dead. Rest in peace, Letho. Finally, bro. Triss, Vernon, your king is avenged. Are you happy now? I completed my part. I promised you, you will get the Kingslayer. There you have it. Rest in peace, bro. That was amazing fight, bro. I loved it. I love the boss battle. I mean, very easy, but that is because we got very strong. And thanks to that Falca's blood, my damage got very increased. Otherwise, it would have been a little bit... It would have taken time. I'm used to the battle, but it would have taken some time. But yeah, Nilfgaard is now crossing the Yaruga. So that means that war is definitely going to happen. The Great War, kind of. You might remember in the Witcher Enhanced Edition, there was the introduction. 3 years after the Great War, or 5 years after the Great War, you might remember. Where plague happened. The Great War, the Battle of Brenna, the famous one, that was against Nilfgaard. Come on, Triss, come on, Vernon Roach. Bro, Vernon Roach really is amazing. You know, he is very supportive character. He supported us a lot. Whoa, whoa, what is this? It might be some sort of glitch happened. A bug.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant.
Oh, okay.
Flotsam remained Temerian, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble.
That's nice.
A sworn enemy of Kedwin and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobendon to hear of the Witcher's deeds.
So that means Flotsam is happy.
The Witcher witnessed a great Kedweni victory in Edirn.
Oh!
At Bergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races.
So Bergen is now
Soldiers
Kedweni
of
part.
Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole.
That's so sad.
Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived.
Henselt is dead anyway, so Kedwen is going to be weak
With
now.
Foltest slain, Temeria's barons began to vie for the throne. Many dreamt of donning the crown, yet none could assemble the allies required to snatch it. The kingdom's last hope, as it teetered at the edge of civil war, lay in little Anais. Natalis was named regent and ruled the land, yet the girl was the living symbol of the realm's salvaged unity. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included.
So they're just going up against. They are going on a witch hunt.
Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued.
Yeah. Killing each and every sorcerer or sorceress.
It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite.
Dandelion.
Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
That's it! View the credits to see the game ending. The Witcher 2 game is based on the prose of Andrzej Sapkowski. I know that. Game director, bro. I didn't read the name. Bro, that's it! We have completed The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings. That is it, guys. I cannot believe this, bro. This was fairly a short game. I mean, in terms of The Witcher Enhanced Edition, this game is fairly short. Because even I played side quest, I gave special episodes to special side quest. While in Witcher Enhanced Edition, I did some side quest off camera. I missed a lot of quest contracts, and I did a lot of quest in between multiple episodes. Like in just one episode, I did multiple quests. While in Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings, I just did it. I played this game amazing, and slowly. Bro, I cannot believe this. Hence, oh. Gameplay design, combat, both, bro, they did it so well. This game was amazing. And guys, I actually want to announce something. These credits are just going to keep on rolling. I want to announce something, and that is that I was actually thinking of playing Eorweth's path. That's right. There are two different paths in the entire Witcher 2 game. And there is a Roach's path and Eorweth's path. Oh, look at him. These are the Wild Hunt. I think he's the Wraith, he's the Elf. And these are Wild Hunt. You can see that he has got the skull mask on him. So these are the Wraiths, Wild Hunt Wraiths. So basically what I was trying to say, you guys, that there is a Eorweth path as well in the Witcher 2 game. The entire game is actually divided into two parts. One is Eorweth path and second is Roach's path. In terms of Roach's path, we go to Kedweni camp and then we go to Loch Muin. But in terms of Eorweth's path, we go to Wergen. We check out the entire Wergen and then we go to Loch Muin. So that is a two different paths. And these two different paths, do you know what is the amazing thing? They have got different decisions, different quests. That is why the game is so short. Because these guys literally put so much ambition, they literally went for two different paths. So that the game has got completely different experience. And I wanted to say that I was actually thinking of playing Eorweth's path as well. But the thing is that if I play Eorweth's path, then okay. Now the original credits now. Okay. Additional design. So those all the people were the main team. Now everything, all the other teams like additional design, programming, and all those things. Okay. So Eorweth's path, but then I thought that it is a normal gameplay that we are doing. If there was DLC or something, then I would have definitely played that. But now since I have chosen Roach's path and I had done the decisions that were there, I should learn how to live with that decision. I should learn how to live with that particular path. So I have decided, guys, I'm not going to play Eorweth's path. I'm seriously apologizing for this. But you know, when I play both the paths, then it's just going to make the series very long, and that is also for not any meaning. You know, that will not mean anything. The series will be long just because I'm playing something extra. If there were DLCs, then I would have definitely played that. So that is it. So that means that the game unofficially it has ended. Why unofficially, not officially? The reason behind this is pretty simple, guys. In The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition version, there is this arena mini game that I am going to play. There is no DLC in this game because they have added storylines and characters, but these storylines and characters are actually added in the story itself, in the main story itself. It is not somewhat like a completely different thing, like you play the main story and then you get to play the DLCs. No, 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 it's not like that. Where in the Witcher Enhanced Edition, there was a new tab, complete separate tab for add-ons and DLCs. Well, that is not the thing in this one. Bro, I just love this game, and I'm actually going to miss this game as well because this is the second game of the Witcher collection. Now comes the third game, guys, that is the Witcher Wild Hunt. I'm actually very excited to play that one because the graphics is already good, but I'm not that kind of person who just looks for graphics. The reason that I actually want to play that is I've heard that there is a horse in that one and you can ride the horse. The worlds are actually pretty big, story is quite amazing. And now since Nilfgaard is finally extended, we would like to extend a heartily thank you to our wives, husbands, significant others and children, large and small. In brief, to all our loved ones for the patience they showed and the support they provided throughout the time we worked on The Witcher 2. This game is likewise your achievement, yes. Alright, I've passed it. Oh, okay. I have skipped through the credits, guys, because the credits were so long. I saw the entire credits. They were English voice actors, German voice actors, so lots of people. But I just skipped through that because, cut off the video, that part, because it was very long. It was like half an hour. So we've got a rabbit and we've got a human. I mean, person, someone. Oh! Okay, I was not expecting that. So this is a post-credit scene, just like the Witcher Enhanced Edition, where we saw that the assassin attacked Foltest. This time we have got this guy over here. And something is going on. That's what usually happens in the Witcher verse. Nilfgaardian soldiers. Bro, just... Oh no. What? Oh, they just ran over him. Poor guy. Bro, what is Nilfgaardian soldiers doing here? Oh, hell no. Wait, this is Flotsam? No, this is not Flotsam, right? Jungle was far wider. I mean, it was more deep forest. This is not deep forest. Oh. Look, people are dead. Yeah, Nilfgaard. Holy! Whoa! Oh, it's an invasion! Nilfgaardian invasion! Nilfgaard is invaded! They've crossed the Yaruga. Look at that! Bro, the north is at war again. That's it. The north is at war. The world as we know it nears its end, yet the past remains the key to the future. That's it. That's it, guys. So, bro, we have unofficially completed The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition. That was such a good ride. But there is one more thing that we have to do, and that is this arena mini game. Guys, in The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings, there is no DLCs. Unlike The Witcher Enhanced Edition, you might remember there was a completely different tab for DLCs. Well, that's not the case in this game. In this game, the storylines and characters, the additional that were exclusive to the enhanced edition, were added in the main story. So now there is nothing. There's only this arena mini game over here, which is actually exclusive to the Witcher 2 Assassin of King's Enhanced Edition. So in the next episode, guys, that is going to be the final episode, we are going to check out the arena mini game. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And guys, this was actually a really fun ride. I loved this storyline, bro. So okay guys, that will be it. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you love this video, make sure to like it, share it with friends, relatives, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching guys. Take care everyone and bye bye.